Hey, what's up? We just finished our first practice session out here at Formula Drift Orlando, and it was a scorcher of one. It was really hot in there. The cool suit did a fantastic job of keeping me cool. We actually had a mechanical issue. Our alternator failed, and it caused the car to cut out, and we actually kind of got tapped by another competitor. So the guys did a great job at putting our spare alternator back in, and we got the car situated. Feeling really comfortable with the track so far. A lot better than last year. Being part of Jerry Yang Racing has been amazing because I've been able to gather data as a spotter for Kazuya and then translate that into my driving as well. And then on the mechanical side, Jerry has done a phenomenal job of keeping this car tip top, and we are very excited to go into qualifying.
See what we got for Chen. Lifts it in. Not as high as we'd like. Good angle though. You see he's hitting that center line on the bank. Tightens really close to the inner clip 1. Way off the inner clip 2, unfortunately for Nathaniel. Now into that second and final outside zone. Perfect there. Just rode that line. Chen.
And so we got a 74 on our qualifying lap, which put us in 15th. We had a wiring issue where the car wouldn't start, and FD was coming to us, and they're like, are you going to take your 5 minutes, or are you going to forfeit your first run? And at the last second, Jerry yanked on the wiring, and then the car, he was like, fire it now. I hit the button, and it started. I was like, oh my God, all right, let's go. And then even then, it was breaking up in the burnout box. The car was definitely not 100%. We have Richard Advani, our first battle in the top 32. I think he's a rookie in a Corvette. So it's gonna be tough. Like, conditions are looking are about to be getting really wet. So we qualified in the dry, but I think it's gonna rain really hard, and that's definitely gonna be a challenge because we're gonna get maybe one sight lap, and then I'm gonna have to do a full run. So we'll see how it goes.
Out front, initiating into the bank. Advani along, but needs a ball as Advani comes down. He said he was having trouble with his belt. The rain, of course, does not help. Advani keeps Great job by Chen.
On Nate Chen, who did a great job throughout the run, fulfilling the lead driver responsibilities, put the car in mostly the right.
Advani, a little flick entry coming into the bank, and Advani goes high, taps that ball. Nate Chen straightens out. Chen's maybe getting behind by that Yes, it was. Okay. Nate Chen will get the win. Advani making that mistake coming off the bank. And again.
So when I was getting those shots, I'm not supposed to stay there. The FD media guy goes, do it, I don't care. So I was like, yes.
No windows was So we're gonna nut bolt check the car tonight. We just want our top 32 battle. We'll get it done, get the nut and bolt check done tonight, so that way we don't have to wake up early and do it. Not
One more time.
person. Yeah, I don't know.
What? Nut bolt check? Nut bolt check. One more time. Top 32.
All right, we just got finished with our top 32 battle against Richard and Bonnie, and we moved on. I'm so stoked. We only did that once last year, so first time, first event this season, 2022. Let's go. And we have Rich Whiteman up next. Battle was tough. We had one sight lap to learn how to drive in the wet at this track, which I'd never done before, but I actually was driving in the wet last weekend at Hyperfest, so had used all that practice that I got last weekend to really nail it this weekend. And yeah, we did a great sight lap, got a great lead run, and then on the chase, he was a little all over the place, so I knew to give him some space, and we moved on.
The JZX. And leaving that start line. Rich, he's one to watch, I'm telling you, this season. That big JZX, look at that, throwing more angle at it, but Chen's right there.
Right up in his business.
We'll give chase. Olsen battle, brings it across. But right GT now, to GT. Chen, White. Chen and
Definitely was not in proximity. That was not really much. The pocket, Jared.
Pocket.
He was in the pocket.
The pocket,
yeah.
the bubble, don't burst the bubble. It's a one more time. Nate Chen and Nate Chen. Yeah. So Brian Eggert, if you could.
So just finished our top 16 run with Rich Whiteman. Love driving with him, Club Loose homie, East Coast Drift School homie, and I just, I love driving with him, so I could put it right on his door because I knew he was going to give me a great lead to chase, and then our lead run, which was the second run, did a okay job. I know I could have cleaned it up a bit, and I need to do that before our top 8, but good enough to move on. He didn't get anywhere near me, so awesome. We've never made it into the top 8 before, and I'm stoked.
Of that Link ECU top 4, the official engine mode of innovations, CoreWorks Motegi S chassis. Ben Hobson will lead. Look at that, just slingshots out of there. Man, pulls that thing back and launches. Problem with the bank, but Chen dives in. Oh, he was on the wrong side of that inside clip too. That hit his passenger side door as Hobson. So how cool, calm, and collected Hobson is, I feel like Chen is just frantically like, gotta, he's like shuffling papers, gotta go. Rawlings yesterday in the rain. And Nate Chen, I mean, he does have it in him. He has the car. We saw him go against Whiteman, and he pulled away from him. So here goes that action. Doesn't matter about the bumper. Looks like hit it on kind of the left side. The bumper looks like he's smiling, and that very well could be a sign that he's smiling his way into the Final Four. Here as Haley and Bogovich will go against each other. And the results of Chen and Hobson, 1, 2, and 3. Hobson gets the win. He is moving on to the Final Four. So.
All right, so unfortunately our day is over. We got knocked out of the top 8 with Ben Hobson, but I got my first contingency check, so super glad. Thank you so much, Throttle. Go check them out on their social media platform. They're awesome. We got this check, and we got, honestly, our best finish ever in FD, and I'm so happy about that. Like, you have no idea. This is such a night and day difference. I think everyone can see it on the track of what kind of driver I was last year versus this year. I have a great team behind me with Jerry Yang Racing, and the GT Radial tent has been phenomenal all weekend. And huge shout out to Buddy Club, IMB Partners, Fuel Labs, Stage Wheels, Fortunato, Molnar Technologies, AEM Intakes, as well as Clutch Masters for keeping this car in tip-top shape, and also our Mega Life battery.